All right, guys, what's up? It's a brand new day, and I just got off work. We're about to go to the gym to attempt to hit some squats. I squatted 2 days ago. Legs are still pretty sore, but we're gonna work through it. And then we're gonna do some shoulders. I'm meeting up with Chandler, and we're gonna go crush this workout. Today, I'm just doing a voiceover of the workout. I'm gonna see how that works, so I can explain the moves as we go through them, explain what's going on in my head, go through some tips that I like to do in the gym. So we're gonna get after it, and I will see you guys there. All right, Chandler, pre-workout, does not know it's about to hit him. I'm about to go in there with all of the energy, just all of it. Every ounce of energy that I could possibly have in my body from this is gonna hit me about halfway to the gym, and Chandler's gonna be like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you? It's gonna be awesome. Let's get it. All right, guys, what's up? So Chris here. We're gonna try a voiceover for this workout so I can explain the moves as we go through them. Right now, just doing a little bit of foam rolling. Just got to the gym, warming up the legs. I like to roll out my hip flexors just to get the range of motion better before I squat. I don't do anything too long, just trying to get loose. But yeah, so Chandler and I are both stretching in this nice little turf zone at O2 over here. I roll out my lower back just like real fast, nothing crazy. Like I don't leave it on there for very long. I'm just trying to get some cracks and loosen up everything. Get my glutes a little bit too. Mostly hips, glutes, just trying to get everything opened up. I like to start with a little bit of foam rolling before legs. But yeah, you'll see I finish up here pretty quickly. Then I like to do a little bit of soleus stretching. So your calf's made up of two muscles, your gastrocnemius and your soleus. When you keep your knee bent and push your knee over your toe as far as you can while keeping your heel on the ground, like I'm doing here, for about 30 seconds aside, it stretches out your soleus. I have really tight calves. I've messed my ankles up a lot in the past, so before I squat, I got to do that. Now, we're on the leg extension. Basically, before I do any squats, I like to warm up my quads, get some blood into my knees. I don't do any heavy weight, nothing crazy. Just do like 2, maybe 3 sets of like 20 reps, but it's really light. So me and Chandler each go 20 here, and then I think a set of 15 afterward. And basically, like, my knees get sore sometimes. I play a lot of basketball, and all the jumping and stuff, the plyometrics, can take a toll on my knee joints. I'm not really, like, I haven't had too many knee problems in the past, but I want to kind of keep it that way. So we like to warm them up a little bit. Now, I mean, personally, this doesn't really affect the weight I squat. I mean, I warm up when I squat too, but I really just like getting some blood in there. And I mean, I don't do any really heavy weight or anything on them. Like, we're not tearing up the muscle at all. Sometimes when people aren't used to this, it can affect it a little bit because it makes your quads really tight. So I wouldn't recommend it if you have to have really tight quads. But yeah, just staying nice and light here. And then we get over to the rack. So now this is basically just going to take you through all of our squat sets from this workout. This is my second squat session of the week, and it's my first week on this new split where I squat 3 times a week. So I'm basically going to go up to a top set of 5 and then 3 sets of 8 to 12. I'm still a little bit sore from my last workout here, so my range of motion with the bar isn't very good. But it gets better as I get warm. I like to do like leg swings and then a Cossack squat right before I go. It's just to, just getting loose, getting warm, pretty much just dynamic stretching. And then Chandler's going to go here. He's really trying to work on his mobility, so he doesn't get really heavy during this workout. But yeah, so his top set's just going to be 5 reps as well. Same thing. But I mean, I've seen Chandler squat 315 before for a clean rep, but he's, he took some time off and now he's getting back into it. So he really wants to get his mobility right before he starts going really heavy. And I strained my back doing toes to bar while I was at the beach, of course, on my deload lift. I strained my lower back. So I have to come back kind of slowly as well. So you'll see in the title of this video, it's called Getting Back to Squats. So I was feeling really good about my squat, but my lower back's kind of had some issues in the past here. Just playing a little joke on Chandler because I know y'all are all checking out his ass right now. But yeah, just getting warm with 135. I don't recommend doing a million reps for warm-ups. I feel like people tire themselves out on warm-ups a lot. So here, even with 225, so I only do 5 reps here. And so I only do 5 reps. I don't feel like I need more than that. You know, my range of motion feels pretty good at this point. I have really long femurs, really long upper legs, so it's difficult for me to get super low. Back in the day when I first started squatting, it looked like I was doing a good morning. You're gonna look, I may or may not have done this when you were squatting on that side.
You did it to like show them the size of my legs?
Yes. Good one. No, just know that they're all checking out your ass. So,
Bro, I know my shit fat.
I know, bro. I know my shit fat. I don't even care. Right. So I was saying that used to look like I was doing a good morning when I was back squatting, but now thankfully it's a lot better. Here's my warm up at 315. I did throw the knee sleeves on just to be safe now, but felt pretty good.
Yeah, my boy thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Yeah, that moment when your top set on your squat is like.
But your front squats?
Not even, bro. No, I was gonna say it's 35 pounds less than my top set for incline.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It's easier for me to bench this.
That's hilarious. So y'all are gonna get to know Chandler pretty well. He's pretty well known for his goofy comments, especially in the gym. What he was saying is, so this is 165, nothing crazy, right? He does it super easily, and even though it's a little bit sped up, you can tell he's pausing at the bottom of the reps. And like I said, I've seen him squat 315 before. Here's my top set, but yeah, Chandler can bench 165 for like 15 and squat it for 5 in this video, so we were making fun of that. But here's my 335. I like to take it slow on the way down because my first rep's always a little bit like creaky, but then I get more comfortable with it. Here's 335 for 5. Before I strained my back, I did it for 10, and it felt pretty good, but I'm sure I'll get back there pretty quickly. I'm just trying to keep my reps smooth, so on my 5th rep here, I believe I'm going to bend a little farther forward right there than I would like, but that's okay. Just getting back, but it felt pretty good. Here we go for Chandler's 3 next working sets. He does 10, I think, at 135 here. And I'm just going to speed through these because they're just pretty standard squat sets. We're both doing high bar so I used to squat low bar for a really long time. Here's mine. It's just a 275. I do 8 reps. Felt pretty comfortable. And so, yeah, we both are squatting high bar because my main goal from squatting, I do want to get better at getting really heavy and stuff, but I really just want to grow my quads. For power bodybuilding. So I'm doing high bar because it activates your quads more. When you put the bar lower on your back, on your rear delts, you get more glute activation and you can squat heavier weights like that, or most people can squat heavier weights like that. I used to low bar. I was actually taught low bar when I first started squatting. And I could get really heavy at low bar. So I'm still trying to get better at high bar and activating my quads without hurting my knees. But gets better every day and every single time I squat, so I'm hoping it's just going to keep going up. There's Chandler's last working set. I go down to 225 because I felt a little bit of a tweak in my back during this workout. It wasn't too bad, but, better be safe than sorry, especially with squats. Okay, so now we move on to shoulders. This is an interesting split, but basically I'm just trying to get some accessory shoulder work in here. I'd squat 3 times a week. The second time, I don't do legs afterward. And so here we're doing rear delts first in the workout. I skipped through some of the sets, but here we go. So I told Chandler, I believe, to lead with his elbows. You can see when I'm going on my sets, I don't come like flapping the weights up like a bird. I lead with my elbows here, so you'll see it right now. I'm going to lead with my elbows. They're coming a little farther back than I would like, but I'm using 50s. So I was doing a little bit of ego lifting, but basically just trying to overload my rear delts. And we're starting with rear delts today because I don't want to do too much anterior delt because of all the inclining that we're doing recently. So I'm just trying to grow the shoulders from the back and the side more than the front because you get your front when you do bench. So we're starting with rear delts in this workout. Lots of reps, lots of sets. This was a drop set, and I did 10 with 50s and then 12 with 25s right afterward. This was our last set. We did 4. The first one was 20 and then 2 sets of 12. And then the 10-12 drop, that mean flex in the mirror afterward. Now I'm just kind of dicking around, looking at a nice little quad pump I still had from the squats mixed with a little bit of a delt pump. Basically, you know, I do tend to flex in the mirror more than I should, but not going to lie, not really going to change that. Here's Chandler's last set. And yeah, he does a drop set too. Our shoulders were on fire. So next we got lateral raises. And when I do lateral raises, I used to throw around like 70s and pull them in front of my body. Now here we're doing 3 sets of 20 for lateral raises, really trying to make the mid delts pop out. So this is what's going to help you with that V taper look from the shoulders. Again, I always try to get Chandler to lead with his elbows, but he's doing a better job here now. He does like the T-pop pour at the top of the rep. Mine, I like a little bit of a shorter range of motion, and I pulse it out. Because I'm doing 20 reps, I really just try to bring the burn to the spot that I want, because I used to use my traps way more than I should in this move. But yeah, so that was those. Next, we did Arnold presses. We each did 4 working sets of 8 to 12. Oh, no, this one was 6, actually. This was my heaviest set. Like I said, not trying to work on the anterior delts too much right now. Here's Chandler's heaviest set. He is really good at shoulder moves, so he usually pushes me a little bit harder because I don't want him to catch up to me. And yeah, so we did some Arnold presses here. Arnold presses are a really good range of motion work for your anterior delt, your front part of your shoulder. And it's going to help your bench and stuff too, but if you do them too much, it can hurt it because you don't have enough rest. But yeah, this is the last move. We both did 3 sets here as well of 12 to 15. This is just a full range of motion for the shoulders, really just trying to finish them off and bring out the burn as best we could. All right. When can you stop lifting?
Lifting. What weight is it again?
Was it dick can curl 30s or something like that?
Dude, dick can curl what? A 30?
I think it was 30.
I thought it was 40.
It was 40s?
Yeah.
Always doing calves. There's a lot of jokes made in this clip. I know I have small calves. I try my hardest. I train them 5 to 6 days a week. All right, guys, what's up? Just got back from the gym with Chandler. It was a great workout. Gonna do a voiceover for most of this one, I think. Got back into some squats, went really well. Felt pretty good. Felt like I was getting good depth and stuff, but we'll see when I go back over the footage. And then some shoulder accessories. I got an incline again tomorrow, so I didn't want to do too much pressing, but we got back into some Arnolds and it felt all right. Just finished off this gallon of chocolate milk right here because I'm in that bulk. I'm gonna kill this, and I will see you guys in the next one.